All right, Chris Fisher from Lamassu. Thanks for being on Real Fuzzed.
Thanks for having me here. Good morning or evening.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference in times here today.
Yeah.
Been enjoying your new album, and we'll talk about that in a little while. So appreciate you being on.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to do some Real or Fuzzed, take a look at a few album covers, and you're going to tell me if they are real or fuzzed, and I'll let you create a couple of your own at the very end here.
All right. I'm here for it.
All right, first one. Party Cannon, Volumes of Vomit.
I want this to be real so much. I'm going to have to say Fuzzed.
This one is, in fact, real.
That's incredible.
Catastrophe, Feline Fine.
Yeah. Got to be Fuzzed.
This one is, in fact, Fuzzed. Yeah. How about Barbie with the Prostitution Twist?
Oh, come on. That's got to be real.
This is real.
Yes.
Cycle Sluts from Hell.
Well, that has to be real. I'm certain I heard that name back in the 90s.
This has a very 90s feeling to it. I don't know this band, although it is real.
It is real, yeah. I'm sure I heard of them, back in my small country town.
I might have to go listen to it, I guess. How about 83 and Still Playing with the Boys by Vera Lee?
Wow, that's so many elements going on here.
There's a lot going on.
It's look, it's got the moon in the background. We've got the moon in the background on our first album cover. I'm kind of into it. I'm saying it's real.
This one is real to my knowledge. Yeah, there is so much going on to it, though. I just now noticed the moon and space and stuff behind her. It seems unnecessary to add that, but
terrifying that it is real. But good on her.
Yeah. How about Crop Duster? Toxic Fart Apocalypse.
Oh, I want this to be real as well. I actually want them all to be real. I'm going to say this is Fuzzed.
Yeah, this one's Fuzzed. Ghost Beef.
Oh. What's that in his hand?
I believe that's the curly fries from Arby's.
Curly fry.
Yeah.
Well, everyone loves them. I want this to be real. I'm going to say real.
This one is real, yeah. And believe it or not, this placed on the Doom charts not that long ago. It's
right.
decent. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I will certainly check that out because curly fries.
Mortician, Hacked Up for Barbecue.
See, it's only 9 a.m. here, and that's a lot for 9 a.m. I'm only halfway through my coffee. I think that's a genuine piece of airbrushed artwork that someone's done. That's real.
Yeah, this is a little bit beyond my skill level, so this one is in fact real. Jim Glibbins, Eat My Dust, You Fucking Nerds.
He's a brave man. Yeah, that I'm into it, but it's got to be Fuzzed.
yeah, this one's Fuzzed. All right, last one. Moonlight, Milorganite, and You.
North Water Street Tavern Band. Wow, look. There's nothing about this I don't like. I would put it straight on. I'm going to say real.
This one is real. Yep. You did really well. So I'm going to show you a couple photos and see if you can come up with maybe a band name or an album name or a song name or something like that.
Sure.
First photo.
Oh. Wow. The Gwar Crotch Rockets from Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sort of looks a bit like Dave Grohl there with the
a little bit
draped across his head. Could be another side project for him.
Right. How about this guy?
I think I don't know what the artist is called, but I'm pretty sure that album title is Accountant's Holiday.
These two.
So many things that I want to say that maybe I won't. Bowling for Betty.
Bowling for Betty.
Their second album, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. That's it's either a giant chrome sperm diving into the earth, or is it an egg from Alien 17 or something?
I assumed it was sperm, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, look, the vasectomies one last time.
One last time. I like that. How about this fella?
Shakespearean. I remember him well. Yeah. I think it's a bit of a crossover happening here. Yeah, it's I think this is more of a single cover, actually. So, yeah. Look, it has to be the Williams and their first single, Skull Hull.
To be or not to be dead.
Yes.
All right, man. That was really fun. Thanks for playing along. So I just got sent your album last week, and I enjoyed it very much. And
great, thank you.
Yeah, what can you tell us about that album and what you guys have been up to, and anything special about that?
Yeah, sure. So the new album, Made of Dust, it was released last Wednesday here in Melbourne. We actually premiered it Monday last week on the Obelisk. JJ helped us out there. And yeah, it seems to be being fairly well received. We're really happy with the album. It's a bit over an hour. I think it's like 68 minutes long or something like that. So 11 tracks. And it's been a bit of a long process for us, this album, because it was interrupted by COVID and the lockdowns. And Melbourne, we were the world's most locked down city. So it was difficult for us to continue with it. And we actually found there was a window in April 2021 in between lockdowns where the world opened up again for us. And we went into the studio for a week and we tracked all of the music. And then shortly after that, we were locked down again for like another 6 months or something. So we finished the final recording late last year, tracking the final vocals and whatnot, and got it mixed, mastered, and yeah, we're really happy with how it's turned out. We've released a couple of singles from the album. The first one was Washed Away. There's a video clip on our YouTube channel. And then a second video for the opening track on the album, Battle Cry, which is a video I created just using some AI creation. So awesome. Yeah, it's all good. So we're looking to tour sort of late this year into early 2024 through Australia. So we're in the planning stages of that at the moment.
How hard is it or easy is it to get around Australia for a tour? I really have no understanding of how big it truly is. I've talked to a few bands from Australia a little bit on here, but I don't know too much about it.
So geographically, I think we're similar or slightly bigger or slightly smaller than the US.
Okay.
So for example, we drive to Sydney, and that's a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
So it's easy enough to get around. The viability of tours is much more difficult here because there's such long distances. And when say you get to Sydney, you might play two nights at a couple of different venues or whatnot. So it is more difficult in terms of you can't just drive an hour or two up the road and get to a major city. Yeah. There are a lot of regional centres that are great to play that we go to. But yeah, we're just sort of planning that out at the moment. So looking
Very
forward to getting on the road and having some fun.
Awesome. Well, I would assume that many of the people that watch this podcast would be a big fan of this album. It's got a little bit for everybody, doom and stoner and grunge and great vocals. I enjoy the vocals very much. I thought it was a great album. And I hope everyone goes and checks it out. And thanks for being on here, man.
Thanks for having us. Yeah,
right.
been a real pleasure. So the album will be available on vinyl and CD from our Bandcamp soon. It's being pressed at the moment, so double vinyl.
Awesome.
Which would be cool.
Everybody go check it out.
Cheers.
Later.